Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing an empties video. I have a ton of stuff that's almost done that I was going to wait to include, but then I looked at my empties bag today and realized just how much stuff I had and decided I should go ahead and get it done now so I don't have a ton of empties and it's going to be, you know, an hour-long video. So I'm going to go ahead and get right into it and share with you guys the products that I've used up and what I feel about them. I'm going to go ahead and start with makeup products because I only have about 3 this time and they are all primer products. So the first thing that I have is the e.l.f. Mineral Infused Face Primer, and this one is in Radiant Glow. When I first started making my YouTube videos, this one was the one that I was using all the time, and it's just kind of a sparkly primer. It didn't do a ton to fill in pores or anything like that, but it was about $6 and it gives a nice overall glow. I don't know that I would buy this one again. It took me a long time to use it because I was kind of scared of the shimmer, but now I kind of like that effect. But it wasn't my favorite. The next one that I have is a little tiny sample of the NARS Pro Prime Pore Refining Primer. I didn't have enough of this to use to know that it really works that well to do anything for my pores. I probably wouldn't buy a full size because I know that they're really expensive. And the last primer product I have is the Tarte Clean Slate Flawless Brightening Primer, and this one I really liked. I'd had this one for a while, not really used it, but I actually really enjoyed kind of the iridescent glow it gave underneath the skin. I think it made my face light up a little bit more. So once I get through some other primers that I have, I would definitely look into repurchasing this one. Next up, I'm going to move into face products. So first up, I have a couple of Biore products. I have the Biore Deep Cleansing Pore Strips, and this one has the nose and face strips. I really like these about once or twice a week to clean out my blackheads on my face, especially on my chin area and my nose, and they do a great job. I will continue to repurchase these. I already have more in my bathroom. The other Biore product that I have is the Biore Self-Heating 1-Minute Mask, and this was actually sent to me by Biore, I think probably because I participate in their rewards program. But I really liked these. They were nice, quick face masks, so you just have these little pod type things. I used them in my nighttime skincare routine. I will link that if you want to see that. But they're really fast, they heat up, they warm, and then they feel like they really clear out your skin. So these are really nice actually. I will probably repurchase some of these. Next up, I have 2 toners that are the Proactive Extra Strength Formula toners. These aren't my favorite, but I have a ton of them because I used to get just the Proactive kits that included the toner, so it would be like the cleanser, the toner, and the moisturizer. They're fine. I guess they do an okay job of clearing up any stuff that my face wash misses. They're not my favorite though. I kind of like some of the other ones I've tried before better, but they work well enough. Next up, this is something you guys have probably seen in several of my videos, but this is the Cleansing Towelette Makeup Remover by Up & Up. These are fine at taking off makeup. I've moved on to the Garnier cleansing oil that I actually really like a lot better to take off my makeup, but these are better for traveling. I still have a couple of packets of these under my sink, which I will continue to use for if I travel because it's just a lot more convenient, but I definitely like the cleansing oil a lot better now. I have a couple of face moisturizers as well. One is kind of my holy grail face moisturizer and one is just an okay one. The one that's just kind of okay is the Clean & Clear Morning Burst Hydrating Gel Moisturizer. This one is oil-free. This one was okay. It's one of those that absorbs really fast, so if you don't need a lot of moisturizer or you know if your skin's not really dry, it works pretty well. I would use this in the morning before school when I tried to hurry a little bit more because that way my makeup wouldn't slip and slide around when I went to apply it because it didn't take very long to soak in. The one that I really prefer if I have time for it to absorb and if my skin is feeling a little drier is the Extreme Regenevive Hydrozone Smart Moisturizing Cream by Perlier. In my nighttime skincare routine, I use the nighttime version of this. This is more of the daytime. And it's a really nice glass jar. It is a little bit more expensive. I order it from HSN, but it does a really good job of moisturizing and hydrating my skin if it's on the drier side. The last 2 face products, the first one is the Jurlique Herbal Recovery Advanced Serum. This one I got in one of my Pop Sugar must-have boxes. This one, it didn't last very long and I didn't feel like it really did a whole lot for my skin, so I probably won't repurchase it. With some of these serums, I don't really feel like I ever notice a difference and I don't feel like they're really worth it. And the last face product is the Glam Glow Super Mud Clearing Treatment. I've had a big version of this before and this is just a little sample that I got. I can't remember if this was like the free perk or if it was in a bag, but I really like this stuff. I think it does a great job of clearing up my skin. It absorbs a lot of the oils from my nose in that area. And it's just a great mask. It's really expensive, but I think at some point I will definitely repurchase the full size of this. Next, I'm going to move on to hair care, and this month for my empties, I have a ton of hair care products that I consider kind of holy grail products that I use all the time. So I'm just going to go ahead and get into those. The first thing that I have is the Dove Hair Therapy Damage Solutions Intensive Repair Shampoo and Conditioner. And these are the big size bottles. I really love the Dove shampoo and conditioner. I always think that this stuff is some of the best, and it's really inexpensive. But it always makes my hair feel really soft, and it smells really good, and I think this does a great job of keeping my hair healthy. Next, I have two dry shampoos, and one I really love. This is going to be the one that I go back and repurchase and stick with after I get through some of my other ones that have piled up. This is the Batiste dry shampoo that has a hint of color, dark and deep brown. This one does a really good job of making my hair look refreshed, and it also doesn't leave a huge white cast. It does still have a little bit of white cast. I mean, any dry shampoo probably will, but this one does a really nice job of blending in with my dark hair and not looking crazy. The other dry shampoo that I have is the Garnier Fructis Volume Extend Instant Bodifyer Dry Shampoo. And this one I would say comes in second place. It's not a bad dry shampoo. I definitely like it better than some other ones that I've tried. It does leave a little bit of a white cast, but it does a nicer job of making my hair look cleaner if I've had second day hair than some of the other ones that I've tried. So I might repurchase this if I can get my hands on the Batiste one. Next up, I have my Healthy Sexy Hair Soy Tri-Wheat Leave-In Conditioner, and this is what I use in my hair every day after I wash my hair, or anytime I wash my hair. I spray this on my damp hair, and then it detangles and it leaves it soft and more manageable. You can usually tell a difference when I don't use this. My hair just doesn't feel as nice, and I stocked up on these during a Ulta sale once, so there were, I think, like, they were on sale for $6.95 or something like that, and they're normally $16. So I have a couple of these in my basket of hair goods, so I definitely repurchased this and I'm still using. The last hair care product that I have this time around is the Macadamia Natural Oil Deep Repair Mask, and I absolutely love this stuff. I will use this a couple of times a week to keep my hair soft and silky, and it definitely does make a huge difference in my hair. It is on the expensive side. In most places that you'll find it'll be about $32 or so. I know that on the Target website it has it for $17 something. It's about half price there, so that's someplace I would check out if you are going to purchase this. I bought this when it was like buy one get one free at Target, so they were a lot cheaper. So I think I have 3, and I shared one with my sister when I had that deal. But I definitely have another one of these in the shower, and this lasted for a really long time. I think this lasted almost a year when I started using it, so that's awesome too. Alright, next up I have lotions. I have just been a lotion fiend lately. So I have a bunch of lotions that I've used up. Some of them are kind of smaller ones that my mom gave me that were sets. So I have, let's see, the Wild Fig and Cassis body cream, which is from Perlier, as well as the Thai Cocoa from Perlier. Both of these smelled really good. They're just like little glass jars, so they didn't last very long, but they smelled really good. The formula was okay. It was moisturizing, but it didn't blend into the skin as easily as some other ones. It stayed greasy for a little bit longer, but I really like the smell, and I have a bunch of these that you'll probably see in future videos. Along with that, I also have a Superfruit hand cream from Perlier. This one I didn't like the smell quite as much of. Same thing, it doesn't blend in and leave your hands not very greasy, but you know, it does the job of moisturizing at least. I also have a Bath & Body Works Fresh Picked Farm Stand Apple hand cream, and this one I just kept in my desk at school. This one was good. I really like the smell of it. It moisturized. It just took a little while to sink into the skin, but my favorite thing about it was the way it smelled. It was really good smelling. And the last lotion that I have for this empty is my Hemp with Rosemary Oil Restorative Hand Cream, also from Perlier. This one I really like. It sinks into the skin really quickly so that your hands don't feel greasy. It smells a little weird at first. I got used to the smell and it was fine, but this is one of my favorite hand creams right now because it does sink in so quickly and it does make my hands feel nice and refreshed and smoothed. I have one of these sitting on my nightstand right now because I had 2 of them, so this was actually really good. I have a couple of things that don't really fit into any specific category, so I'm just going to lump them all together. So the first thing is bio oil, and this stuff I've talked about before. I think you've seen this in a past Empties video. This bottle was one that I left at my mom's, and it was almost gone, and I forgot it there over Christmas, so I finally picked it up when I went home at the beginning of May and finished it off. I'm already almost done with another bottle as well. That's a bigger bottle, and I will definitely go and repurchase another one because I do feel like this really helps with stretch marks on my legs. They are a lot less noticeable than they used to be, so I will continue to use this until I am happy with kind of where my stretch marks have gotten to and disappearing. The next thing that I have are Healthy Hair, Skin, and Nails plus Pomegranate 40/40. These are Andrew Lessman vitamins, and I think my mom gets these on HSN. I've gone through another thing of these before. I really like the hair, skin, and nail vitamins by them. I usually take 2 capsules a day with these, and with those I take them at dinner, I take them with a meal. But these do a really nice job of making my hair grow quickly, and they're not like hard to take. They're not giant pills that they're impossible to swallow or anything like that. So I will definitely go and repurchase these at some point. I have some daily vitamins that I'm going through right now, but once I get done with those, I will definitely repurchase these. The next thing that I have is the Listerine Whitening Refresh Freshening Whitening Rinse, and I have a bunch of these. I bought about a 3 set of them at Target because they were on sale. I really like this mouthwash. It makes my mouth feel clean, and I do feel like it makes a difference in whitening my teeth. So I'm going to continue to use this and repurchase, and hopefully if I use it day and night, it'll make even a bigger difference. I'd only been using it at night, but I think I'm going to start using it both and see if that helps. And my very last empty for this time around is the Up and Up Foaming Hand Wash Antibacterial in the white tea scent, which I really liked. I found that this was a little bit drying, but I really liked the smell of it, and I thought it did, you know, a good job. It's hand soap, but I'm sure this is cheaper than some of the Bath & Body Works ones, and I really liked the smell. So I would probably repurchase this one when we get through some of our other soaps that we have. Alright, that is it for my empties video. I'm sorry if I flew through that. I was trying to make sure that this video wasn't insanely long. I'm sure I will have another empties video coming up really soon. I have a ton of stuff that's almost done. If you have any empty products that you've finished up recently that you'd like to share, please leave those in the comments below. If there's anything that you've been loving that you would really suggest, I'd love to hear it. If you enjoyed this video, please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!